As soon as he returned, there was Milim in a rampage right in front of him. Well, that part was according to plan, but the worst part was that it happened the exact moment Dragonova was fired. Seal had boasted that they could return at any time using time warp, so he trusted Seal and left it to Seal, but that was clearly a mistake. As a result, they ended up causing an accident midway. Seal tried to brush it off as if it was just Seal's imagination, but he wasn't fooled. Because of that, they ended up returning at this terrible timing. No, it was the perfect timing. Don't lie. If it was perfect, they should have returned before Milim unleashed Dragonova. If he had, he wouldn't have had to suffer like this. Actually, wouldn't it have been better to just cancel it out with brute force, instead of isolating it in the imaginary space? Didn't you brag about how much energy you had stored up? If that's the case, canceling it out should have been easy, right? No. Since we were able to handle it without causing any damage, it was the perfect method. I wonder, is that really true? I feel like I've got a terrible hangover from swallowing it all. I feel sick, my head hurts. Wait a minute. Perfect timing. Did you deliberately take the Dragonova hit? Hey. It's already over, so it's best to move on. Sigh. He swallowed my anger. It seems like I've already gotten used to being tossed around like this. Seal's usual demeanor actually made him feel somewhat reassured. Anyway, since we made it back safely, I'll let it go. Rimuru-sama. Calling out to him and clinging to him was a charming, beautiful girl. A stunning beauty who could make your heart skip a beat. No, it's Chloe. Oh, hey. Chloe, right. Weren't you supposed to be taking shelter in the labyrinth? Yeah, I was. But Gaia was trying to rush to you, so I helped and came along. I see, so she sensed that Milim was rampaging. It seems like Gaia and Milim have some kind of bond, so it's possible that she got worried and rushed out. Thanks to that, it seems everyone is safe, and it might be a huge success. Gaia herself was still calling out to Milim, going Kai. As for Milim, it seems that in response to Gaia's calls, the control over her is weakening. It appears that after firing Dragonova, the influence of the control has rapidly diminished. If this keeps up, it won't be long before she regains her sense of self, which gives us hope. Feeling really good about the situation, he unconsciously pat Chloe's head. Suddenly coming to my senses, he hurriedly apologized. Ah, sorry. I ended up patting your head like you're a kid. No, it's fine. Praise me more. Oh, if Chloe says so. That's not allowed. That counts as sexual harassment. Oh, I guess it's not allowed after all. Now that it's pointed out, I notice Leon is glaring up at us, so it's not the time to relax. I gently tap Chloe's shoulder and move away. At that moment, Veldora cuts in, linking arms with me and saying, Kahahaha. You've returned safely, Rimuru. Not that I was worried or anything, but I was working hard as Chloe's hands and feet in your place. You better reward me later. Yeah, thanks. So, what about Daggerel? Of course, I achieved a complete victory. Fantastic. I knew you wouldn't let me down. Right. Veldora is overjoyed. He seems to be looking forward to a reward, so he'll prepare some magical weapons for his avatar. The pseudo-MMORPG we've been playing using avatars in Ramrus's dungeon has been gaining quite popularity lately, with more players joining. Soon, we might even be able to have team battles, so leveling up is important. Upgrading equipment is also essential, so interesting gear is highly sought after. Even though we're in the middle of a war and it's hardly the time to be playing, having something fun to look forward to in the future is what keeps us going. Once everything is over, I'll prepare some amazing items for you. Indeed. As expected of Rimuru, you understand. I'm looking forward to it. Saying that, Veldora nods with satisfaction. It seems a lot has happened, so I thought I'd listen to his stories later and show my appreciation. Thus, they rejoiced in the reunion with Chloe and Veldora, but Yuuki was also there. I resent you, Rimuru-san. What's this all of a sudden? I haven't done anything. You did it, didn't you? Why on earth would you saddle me with someone who has such a terrible personality? I had no idea what he was talking about, but Yuuki was clearly lodging a complaint. I could sense that Milim was about to make a move, so I didn't have much time to listen carefully, but Yuuki's intense anger was hard to ignore. Well, we're technically allies, but he's someone who tried to use me. I don't think I need to go out of my way to help him, but considering he was once Shizu-sen's disciple, it wouldn't sit right with me to just leave him be. Maybe I should at least hear him out. Just as I was thinking that, Yuuki started talking without any regard for my situation. He even went as far as using one-sided telepathy to explain how Mirabelle's ego had taken root inside him. Apparently, she would talk to him at the worst times and mock him. After hearing him out, I could definitely understand why he'd find that unpleasant. But that was about it. Do something about it. Impossible. Why should I have to deal with that? In fact, if Yuuki's having a hard time, I'm all for it. Besides, isn't it a manas? It's an incredibly rare ability. You should just try to get along with it. Like with Seal, manas is incredibly useful. It's smarter to establish a cooperative relationship. More importantly, if it's gained that much self-awareness, I don't think separation is possible. That's correct. A manas and its host cannot be separated. I thought so. Though I fuse with Chrono, Chloe chimed in. Ah, right, that was a thing too. Just as I was recalling that, Seal nodded emphatically and declared. Rest assured, I will always be with my master. I see. It made me happier to stay as a duo rather than merging. It was a hassle at times, but I had come to terms with it. So, Yuuki's complaint is rejected. Give it up. No, wait. Seeing Yuuki lament didn't make my heart ache. If anything, I thought, serves you right. Alright. I'd love to celebrate my return more, but I should take care of business first. Before Milim could move, I decided to capture her to prevent any more rampaging. I grappled with Milim and felt relieved, until she suddenly headbutted me with incredible force. I have pain immunity against most attacks, yet this hurt so much I almost teared up. Damn Milim, just because she's rampaging, she thinks she can do whatever she wants. Now then, what should I do from here? Getting repeatedly headbutted like this isn't fun, and honestly, it hurts. Maybe I should switch to my slime form and wrap around her. I hesitated because it would look bad, but my patience was reaching its limit. Just as I was about to take action, someone started complaining at me. Don't mess around. Are you seriously acting all relaxed like you've already won? Who? Oh, it's Feldway. It's not like I think I've already won. Milim is still in a berserk state. However, I can see her reacting every time Gaia calls out to her, and she's also responding to Veldora. If I keep holding her down like this, she might regain consciousness soon. And once that happens, the counterattack begins. Thinking I've won already might be premature, but I never thought I'd lose from the start. If I'm going to fight, I'll aim for the best possible outcome, and I will win. The real issue is deciding what counts as victory. You're being way too convenient with redefining your victory conditions. Yeah, I know. But leaving behind a record of victory is important, so sometimes that happens. Well, this time, it doesn't seem necessary, though. From the very start, our victory was already decided. Taunting. Yeah, I'm good at that too. Hearing my response, Feldway looked frustrated. The perfect serves you right moment. Then, Diablo chimed in, agreeing with me. Kufufufufu, as expected of Rimuru-sama. Without a hint of hesitation, he played his usual role as my hype man. Looking closely, though, he was in tatters. Diablo, you're okay. Wait, no, you're definitely not, are you? It seemed like he had pushed himself too far. His body was beginning to break down. He acted as calm as always, so I hadn't noticed, but Diablo had taken enough damage that it wouldn't be surprising if he disappeared at any moment. It seems that he was able to wield Void, but his body couldn't withstand its power. Since regeneration using magicules is also impossible, it's only a matter of time before Diablo's body completely collapses. Whoa, this is a serious situation. Kufufufufu, there is no problem whatsoever. It is unfortunate that the body bestowed upon me by Rimuru-sama will be lost, but I will undoubtedly revive and serve once more. Diablo spoke as if he wasn't concerned at all. I was both exasperated and impressed. He had fought Feldway, even at the cost of his own body. At this point, it was my responsibility to do something about it. Ha, there's one way. Oh? What is it? Just as you did for Zijin, by using Master's universal cells. Ah, I see. Giving Diablo my cells, It didn't bother me when I did it for Zijin, but when it's Diablo, I hesitate. He'd probably praise me excessively and be overly grateful. But seeing him start to crumble before my eyes, I couldn't just stand by and do nothing. I had no choice. Diablo, take this. Saying that, I toss a part of my own body, disguised as a healing potion, to Diablo. Of course, I also used teleport to ensure Feldway wouldn't steal it. Once you learn this skill, it's incredibly useful. With no mistakes or interruptions, the potion safely reached Diablo's hands. Oh, Rimuru-sama. My deepest gratitude. I shall treasure this as a family heirloom. Just drink it. That's an order. A family heirloom. Do demons even have the concept of family in the first place? Diablo is competent, but sometimes his thoughts are downright bizarre. This time, too, he was on the verge of saying something ridiculous, but he obediently drank the fake healing potion after my order, so I'll let it slide. Kufufufu. I see, this is magnificent. With this, I fear nothing anymore. His body stopped crumbling, and it seemed that he had fully recovered. He's boldly claiming there's nothing to fear, but I know he's afraid of Sally. After all, Sally was in the middle of searching Diablo's room. The investigation had been postponed due to the war, but once it resumed, I was sure Diablo would be anxious and wary. Well, it'll be interesting to see how that unfolds. But I'm not exactly uninvolved either. There's also my secret deal with Ring. I need to study Diablo's case and come up with a countermeasure. Well, at least I have money. It wouldn't be a bad idea to have an impregnable secret base outside the labyrinth. It's the kind of thing that stirs a man's soul. With that in mind, I need Diablo to do his best as a diversion. Even in the future, even if our opponent is Feldway. Until we bring Milim back to normal, Diablo is my only hope. Feldway is a formidable enemy. Diablo surely understands that well enough. He's probably bluffing against Feldway, trying to buy some time. I don't think that's the case. Huh, you sure? After taking that much damage, he shouldn't be able to turn the tables just because his wounds have healed, right? No, those wounds were actually caused by Diablo himself. Oh, so it was self-inflicted. Huh, even he makes mistakes like that. Kinda makes him more relatable. To encourage Diablo, I decided to cheer him on a little. As expected of you, Diablo. You're my only hope, so do your best. When I said that, Diablo was overjoyed. He was being ridiculously dramatic about it. I could even see streaks of tears at the corners of his eyes. He must have been really happy. Well, at least he looked even more motivated. At this rate, it seemed safe to leave Feldway to him. I'm counting on you. Leave it to me. Hearing Diablo's response, I turned my full attention to Milim. I needed to snap her out of her berserk state and set her free as soon as possible.